io sono un dark star, ovviamente sono un dark star.
Rejection, please work not too much. Yeah.
I actually was researching a project that I'm working on now where clouds play a significant factor, and I wanted to see what goes into the air from this oil industry in Alberta. And coincidentally, Greenpeace contacted me at that very moment to see if I could recommend someone to do camera for a documentary they were doing. So I said, I'll do it in exchange for the material that we might collect that I would use in the film I'm doing now. So over the course of that strange collaboration, we shot about 4 hours of aerial cinematography. And when I saw that, I was so moved by it and so interested in making it into its own film that I proposed to them, how about I make this into a film of its own, as long as Greenpeace would accept that it would be on my sort of artistic terms and that they could use it. So that's how the collaboration formed. It was really an unexpected kind of situation. I mean, the thing is, Greenpeace was making a documentary with interviews and people and filming things on the ground. And that was very informational based, and that material you can actually see on their website. But the trouble with the tar sands is that you can't see them unless you go up into the air, because on the ground, first of all, you don't have access. You're not allowed to film on their property. But more importantly, it's such a vast expanse that the only way to comprehend it is to go up in the air and have that bird's eye view, that perspective of the situation. So for a number of reasons, the form was kind of dictated by the situation. Well, I'm really interested in all my films in bringing the viewer into a kind of visceral appreciation of a situation, of a subject. And you know, right now there's many environmental films that are full of information, full of experts talking. There's statistics everywhere, which is all very important. But I was more interested in creating an experience for the viewer to see this place on a, yeah, like I say, on a visceral level. And I think that that's important to see, especially with the tar sands, because they haven't actually even been seen before really properly, you know, in terms of demarcating the different elements and the size of it. And to present it to an audience just as is, viscerally, like I say, I hope will engage in further discussion afterwards, because it's quite profound what you see there. I wanted to kind of create or recreate a sound environment that was somehow emotionally in tune with what we experienced there. You know, in fact, all you really hear from a helicopter is a helicopter. So there's like little traces of helicopter sound, but there's also a lot of sort of mutated industrial sounds that were recorded there. Different kinds of pressure valves and machines and trucks and so on. And that's woven into different components of music, but music more in an ambient sense. I mean, it's a lot of kind of tones and evolving patterns and so on, that I think all come together to give you this feeling of suspension above the air, plus this industrial din that you're hearing below. And it's very fabricated as well, because everything we're seeing is extremely fabricated, including our helicopter and our video machine. It's good.
Thank you.